Okay, welcome back to the channel, and in today's video we are installing an E85 kit on the E46. So the reason why we're going to do this is you guys saw the epic failure we had at the dyno day where we actually lost power with the new intake. So now we're trying to gain some power back, and the easiest way and the best bang for your buck is an E85 kit. So it's advertised to give you at least 20 wheel horsepower, which is a big claim, and it costs about $500 to $800 or $900. So it's a pretty good deal for a lot of power on an NA car. Okay, so yeah, let's check out the kit. I bought the APE or alternate performance engineering kit, and then we're gonna check out what comes in it. We're gonna check out the hardware, and then we're gonna kick off the install. So yeah, let's get straight to it. Okay, so what we're doing now is we have to disassemble some parts to get access to the injectors. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this off. You don't really have to, but it's gonna make your life a lot easier. And then the next steps, we're gonna remove the air cabin filter, and then we're gonna remove this piece right here that holds the air cabin filter. And then we're gonna have access to all 6 cylinders. And once we have that, we can install the harness here, and then we can ground it on this side and send the other cable down on the driver's side to get access to the fuel sensor, and then the kit is completed. So it's pretty quick. I'm assuming we're going to take about 30 minutes to install this. Let's get straight into disassembling the car so we can get this installed. Now that we disassembled everything, we have access to the injectors where you have to take this cap off. So what we're going to do is just unclip this, and then we're going to remove it. So basically what you want to do is yank it out, and then the connectors disconnect like that. Now we disassembled the connectors for the injector. So the rail is off the injector, so it gives us easy access to put the harness. So what we want to do is figure out how the harness goes. So this portion in the ground will go here, and then we're gonna route this over here, and this connector is going down that side of the engine bay. It looks like a hot mess right now, but real quick it's going to look back like it used to look, OEM style. After we disassemble the injectors, now we're taking the harness, and what we're going to do is, so this is the module connector. We're going to go off of that, and we're going to connect the cylinders at the rear with the ones that are closest to the module, and then we're going to work our way down towards the front of the car. So what we do is we plug this into the injectors, and we plug this into the car's current injector connectors. And that's all you have to do, and then we put everything back together, and it looks OEM, and nobody will ever notice that you have a flex fuel kit on here. So yeah, let's get to installing this. So this is the one that we want to connect to the bottom, and it won't make a big clicking noise, but make sure the metal is hooked around it right there. You can see it's hooked over it, and then this one will clip into place. So just connect this, and there we go. So the harness is complete now. All we have to do is reassemble this. We can push this back down, and then we can connect the module and connect the fuel rail sensor, and that's it. We're done with the E85 kit. Okay, so now we're underneath the car. We took the shield off for the fuel pump. So what we have to do is remove this connector right here, and then we have to go up and remove this hose from the system. So this hose that connects to this right here, we're going to remove, and it goes up to the engine. It's the only one that goes up. We're going to be replacing that with the fuel sensor and the lines that came with it. Okay, so this is the orientation we're going to have. Inlet is going to be facing towards the engine. The shorter end is going to be facing towards the back, and the long hose is going to be facing towards the front of the car. So this is what we're going to install. And we're just, as I said, we're just removing this line that's connected right here. So we're going to remove this from the car, and then everything else is done. So the car is then ready for E85. Okay, so we have the new fuel line and fuel sensor installed. So this is what it looks like. That's the fuel sensor right there. That's a short line that goes to this portion of the fuel filter, and then the other portion goes up. When you're doing this step, it's going to be pretty messy, so just watch out for backsplash from fuel. You don't want that getting into your face. So yeah, now that everything's installed and connected connected, we're gonna put the shields back on for the fuel filter and the lines, and then we're gonna go up and plug in the module for the E85 sensors, and we're gonna turn on the car and see if everything runs how it's supposed to. All right guys, so that's the install video of the E85 kit. We got most of the mods in right now. We're gonna have the car dynoed and see what the values are before the E85. Actually, the car's gonna get tuned to run perfectly, and we're gonna see what the baseline is gonna be for that with the tune. And then once we have that, we're gonna come back with a tank of E85 and dyno the car again to see how much power you can actually make from the E85 kit, and if it's even worth getting. My car, I've noticed it prefers to run on about E50 to about E70. It's just to protect the injectors. That's all I'm gonna say. Like, the less E85 you run, the better it is for your injectors with the duty cycles and everything. And make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what kind of other mods you guys would like to see in these videos for the E46, and I'll see you in the next one.